is going on, Brownie Bros? It is Big Time Brownie, your coach of the Green Bay Yampers, bringing you Week 6 of the UPA Showdown Division. We are currently 4-1 after our win last week. We're on a bit of a winning streak. It's a 3-game winning streak. I'm actually a little bit behind, as you might have gathered. So I'm going to be uploading 3 weeks worth of UPA battles this week, as well as some episodes of the Nuzlocke. Also, we'll be streaming this week for sure, so make sure you go check that out. I'm streaming Monday night, Wednesday night, and probably Thursday night. So look out for that as well. But since this did happen a little while ago, you know, I just watched the replay back, so we'll see. So I kind of remember what my thought process was. So, but bear with me, especially for these next 3 battles. They all happened a week plus ago. But you can see on the screen what he ended up bringing and what I ended up bringing. But he has Zygarde, Swampert, Kingdra, Delmise, Politoed, Registeel, Araquanid, Miltank, Delphox, Jolteon, and Xatu. So a pretty threatening rain team. So, you know, the first thing that I wanted to bring was Sceptile, obviously with the Unburden at plus 2 speed. It outspeeds everything in the rain. So I thought that would be really good. And let me actually pull up the team that I did end up bringing here. As you can see, I did bring the Sceptile with the Electric Seed. It's Adamant with only 80 speed, and we're still able to outspeed Kingdra at plus 2. I brought Assault Vest Slowbro this week because I wanted to be able to take Draco Meteors and Surfs and whatnot from the Kingdra and have a reliable switch in for that with Scald, Flamethrower, Future Sight, Ice Beam. Future Sight's nice for that, just that damage. We can launch off the Future Sight whenever. Scald's obviously pretty good in the rain. It can burn Swampert and Zygarde, or pretty much everything that comes in. It hits Delphox for super effective damage. Ice Beam hits Xatu and Zygarde and Delmise for super effective damage. And then Flamethrower hits Registeel and Delmise as well for super effective damage. We also brought Choice Scarf Tapu Koko, which does outspeed Kingdra and Swampert in the rain with Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Grass Knot, and U-Turn. We're bringing Freeze Dry, Haze, Roost, and Defog on Garuda here. We're fully specially defensive, just another way to take hits from Kingdra. Freeze Dry hits the top 3 Pokemon really hard here. It also hits Xatu, Araquanid, and Politoed as well. He does like bringing setup Registeel, which is why I brought the Haze. I was really afraid of that, and you know, my premonition was right there. He did end up bringing setup Registeel. We then have our soft stand Garchomp, Kisame with Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and Crunch, and then I said Stealth Rock as well. And then we have our Kangaskhan with Sucker Punch, Drain Punch, Power Up Punch, and Fake Out. So Fake Out's really nice for any of his rain users, as is Sucker Punch, and then Drain Punch to get back any of our health as well. So that's what we ended up bringing. As you can see on the screen here, he ends up bringing Zygarde, Politoed, Mega Swampert, Delmise, Registeel, and Araquanid. A really aesthetically pleasing team, honestly. So looking at his team, you know, I was expecting maybe like the Miltank to come with Sap Sipper because of my Sceptile. I thought that might come. But other than that, you know, I thought maybe Xatu would come. But this kind of looked like what I thought it would, and that's on fast. Let's go normal right now. So I like Tapu Koko because it obviously outspeeds this Politoed and pretty much anything that comes out. And we set up the Electric Surge here. He goes for the Drizzle. So on turn 1, I go for the U-turn here. And the reason why is I want to scout for Walkenberry. I know he likes the berries. I also know that I probably don't Oko with 1 Thunderbolt right now. So and Tapu Koko is one of my win cons. He does end up going for the Hydro Pump and staying in, which makes me think he is Walkenberry. He does miss, unfortunately. We go for this Freeze Dry as he switches on to Registeel. And we just go out hard into Garchomp as he Iron Defenses. And I go for the Stealth Rock here, and he Iron Defenses again. And the reason why I'm not too afraid is because I know I have the Haze, and he has Iron Defense, Toxic, and I'm like, okay, he can't have Seismic Toss, Rest, and God, what's the move? I'm forgetting the name of the move. The one that takes the defense. I'm always tired, but Body press. I was thinking body slam, body press. So he does reveal the body press there. We go for the flamethrower. We get the unfortunate crit there. And I know we can take one more body press. And I'm thinking, okay, he either has seismic toss or rest. But since he went for body press instead of seismic toss there, I figured he probably was... well, I guess body press... They probably do around the same. So he goes for the body press again. We're just going to go for another flamethrower and get our... and switch out, because I know we can live one more, and get our thing off, our regenerator. He goes for another body press. I know we can take this body press, so I'm okay switching hard into Garuda here. And I know I could take another body press, actually, after I haze. But he ends up going for the rest, so we do see the rest and the Chesto Berry. So no sleep talk as well. We'll just end up going for the roost as he goes for the iron defense. I'm going to haze again here, as he does go for the toxic. We don't have heal bell this week, which is unfortunate, but I go right back into slow bro. I'm just going to try to get some of my regenerator back. And maybe try to hit off another, and try to burn it, potentially, which we do. And what that's going to do is it's going to force a rest, probably, at some point here. He goes for another iron defense, actually, which, honestly, I think he probably should have just body pressed there, because Garuda would have been in decently bad shape after the toxic. But he ends up going for the rest. I mean, he was burnt, though, so it wouldn't have done that much. So, I mean, this is just a slow game right now, but because I know he doesn't have Sleep Talk, I know I can go just hard into Garchomp here and hit him with the EQ. And that does a lot of damage to Swampert, and I know I can just hit the Earthquake again, because we are going to take it out, even with its extra bulk from the Mega. The Soft Sand came in a really clutch there. He goes into Zygarde here, which makes me think he's Scarf. But I knew I could take one Outrage if he was Scarfed. And so I thought, okay, I'll just Dragon Claw here, get rid of one of his big threats, and I think I can deal with Registeel with some of my other Pokemon. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have risked that there, but you know what, it's all good. He does double, so he ended up going into Delmise, which took 48%, which was huge, and then he went into Politoed, which took another Dragon Claw. And here I'm just going to take out Politoed, so his Rain is gone. I mean, he doesn't have Mega Swampert anymore, so Rain's not the biggest deal. Obviously, Araquanid does more in the Rain with its liquidation, and also, you know, the Flamethrower is not going to do much to these two things here. So he goes back in, and once again, I can take an Outrage, so I'm just going to stay in and Dragon Claw here, I'm going to switch out into Tapu Koko as he locks himself into the Outrage. Part of the reason why I didn't switch out there too before is because I didn't want to take 1,000 Arrows without anything else. But we do get the free switch in here and the free U-turn as he does go into Registeel. And then, I mean, in this situation, I feel pretty good about our chances of winning. We're going to go for the Earthquake, which does a hell of a lot of damage, 78%. Again, the Soft Sand really makes quite a bit of a difference, I feel like. He goes into Zygarde here. I'm just going to stay in because Registeel is gone now. See what he locks himself into. It is the 1,000 arrows. We can just go for the Fake Out. I could have... Yeah, we just go for the Fake Out, and then we can go for the Sucker Punch on Delmise to take it out because we can't hit it otherwise. And I'm just going to go for Sucker Punch here just in case he doesn't go for E-Speed. I know E-Speed's not going to do anything anyway. Outrage just does more damage, so Sucker Punch was the right play, and I can just Power Up Punch on the next turn here. Araquanid's going to come in, and we're going to go for the Sucker Punch, and another Sucker Punch after this, and he actually has Scald. He doesn't burn us, and we were able to take out Araquanid and pick up the 5-0 victory against the Boston Cyndaquils. So as you can see here, Zygarde ends up getting the 1 direct kill for him, and Garchomp and Kangaskhan get 3 kills each. So Sceptile didn't even have to come out in this game. It never hit the field. Everything else did, but you know, I think I played it pretty well here. This is the team he did end up bringing, and he had Walking Berry on both Araquanid and Politoed. That's really interesting. And if he had led Araquanid, I also would have U-turned for a similar reason. As you can see, we saw his entire set here. He brought a special swamp. Well, I mean, it's an interesting Mega Swampert with Substitute Toxic, Flip Turn, and Earth Power. Probably for Slowbro, I guess. That would be my guess. We saw the Choice Scarf Zygarde. He ended up being Choice Scarf Delmise, too. So the Sucker Punch, I guess, really did make a difference. for that. So really interesting sets he did. Miracle, Skull, Bug Buzz, Ice Beam, like really, really interesting sets that he brought against me. But overall, I just felt in control in that game. And then after this, we move up to, I think this is week 6. So after week 6, we are 5-1 now. So good win for us. Good win for the Green Bay Yampers. The next 2 weeks will be post-com as well. I think I'm a better live-commer than post-commer. I feel like I'm not, you know, the best post-commer, but I will. These next 2 matches will be post-com. I'll try to do a live-com this week and schedule a match when it's going to be live. Well, this week, meaning next week, my next battle. Well, it's not my next battle because I have 3 uploaded. My week 9 battle will hopefully be live as well as my week 10 battle. But really happy to be at 5-1. I feel really good about our team and what we've been doing in this league, and hopefully we can keep it rolling into next week. I'm going to get out of here. Remember, a video from Big Time keeps your life sublime, so until next time. Bye, guys!